Hey everybody, how's it going? We are here playing some Taliyah Ziggs today, one of my favorite decks ever. Which if you haven't noticed, I have a habit of just playing my favorite decks when they're available rather than like experimenting with new things. But it's been a while since Eternal's been around, so I haven't actually played too much Taliyah Ziggs this season. This is a list I had a lot of success with a few seasons ago. I think back before Standard and Eternal was even a split, right? Like back before that whole rotation thing happened. And this was Prodigy's deck list that he did really well with in tournaments, and it feels really good. It feels really clean. You have this fantastic curve that can pretty much just win you the game on the spot. And so I'm really excited to see how it does on the ladder, because I think there are a few changes you might want to make nowadays. But I figured we'd give it a try to see how it does, because it does still feel really good from the limited games I do have on the deck. For example, one thing I think we might want to look into is only one copy of Quicksand. Quicksand is just such a good card. Sometimes I like having more than one copy. Otherwise, this deck is really, really smooth. You can level up Taliyah pretty consistently on turn 5 if you really need to. Early on, we have 5 1-drops. I really like this. And you can even pass with Inventive Chemist on turn 1 if you don't have a great hand. If you play him on turn 2, then you can copy with Taliyah. Same thing with Preservarium. If you wait until turn 3, you can copy this with Taliyah, which is insane. You just get so much card draw. Otherwise, we have the Rockberry Shepherd combo, which is really, really good. Like, if you play this on turn 3 and then copy the landmark with Taliyah, your board just gets insanely big all of a sudden. Triple Desert Naturalist. This is one I'm curious about all 3 of. I think it's really good, but maybe it's not necessary. There are no Vaults of Hellia decks really in this format, so maybe we could cut this down to 2 and flop in an extra copy of Quicksand if we need to. Otherwise, the reason this deck is so good and consistent is because there are so many good things for Taliyah to copy. You can copy your Preservarium, like we mentioned. You can copy the landmarks from Rockberry Shepherd and turbo everything. And sometimes you just happen to have your Ancient Hourglass, like save your Ziggs, and then play Taliyah, right? But because you can copy your Preservarium in some of the slower matchups, like you don't necessarily want to do it against Aggro, but in some of the slower mid-range matchups, copying your Preservarium just draws you so many cards, it finds all your combo pieces. You just slam down your one copy of Herald Lemegus, the Arsenal, or your Absolver, right? And like you just find all your pieces so consistently. You have pretty good removal for like this awkward mid-range deck where you're trying to like curve out most turns. Drop the Bomb, Pogi Stick, and Ride the Arcane are all very good. So yeah, obviously we don't have a crazy expensive curve. Once we get to Taliyah, we should be able to end the game pretty quickly after that point. It's one of my favorite decks ever. It just feels so satisfying when it goes right. And I kind of want to see how it does in the meta. I haven't really seen it around too much. I think it only has like a 52% win rate at the moment, which isn't quite as high as I would usually like for a deck I'm going to try to, really grind. But I've had enough success with the deck in the past that I want to see how it does. This curve looks really nice. I think I'll pitch these two, but I definitely like this to start. It helps us really get aggressive, not necessarily by pushing damage, but just setting up enough board presence to help deal with our opponent's plays. And like kind of making things awkward on them. Like if they go turn 2 action here, obviously they have that one turn window. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just play Rock over here. And the good thing about playing Inventive Chemist early on is over the Ancient Prep is now we have more information of what we need for Ancient Prep. So because we're going into... Perfect. I'll just start with this and see what they do. Because it passes an action, so they still can't really develop a unit. And if they protect him, then we can still Ancient Prep if we're desperate for more removal, right? So here I could just look for another removal spell. I don't really like Rite of the Arcane with our current board state. Probably just going to go Preservarium since we're kind of running out of juice. Oh, interesting. I wasn't expecting that, but it makes sense. So both of our champions are pretty much leveled at this point.
Nothing's lost. It's just
Now if we go Desert Naturalist, they can't attack with Action. Wait, no, this is way better, right? They can't attack with Action even through this, and it resets their level up. I think that's probably worth it. I literally didn't even notice that play for some reason until I was like dragging this card out of my hand. I did not even think about this when we first had it in the opener. I'm like, oh, you know, we're just gonna have to kill one of our little scrappy bombs. But that's actually a really good card in the matchup. Maybe it is worth it to keep Triple Desert Naturalist. I literally didn't even think about that. There's so much action around that maybe it's worth it just to destroy those things. I'm a little hesitant to throw out a Ziggs here when we don't have any protection. I think we're safe to just wait a turn. They're burning a little bit of mana, and it gives us more time to find answers, because I don't feel like we have a ton of great answers. Second Ziggs is a little not great. Sorry, second Varus. But we have our Hourglass in hand, so I'm gonna take the gamble. They'd have to have Chains of Corruption would only leave them with 2 mana, so they couldn't really interact with our Hourglass on the stack, I don't think.
What's behind this door, you think?
I'll start with my Rockhopper here, I think. Is that better? Or I think we're just gonna draw, right? We have enough chump blockers. I just need to find Taliyah at this point.
Business as usual.
The level up condition on Sivir is probably the scariest thing for us. But I'll just pass. We're in an interesting spot. They didn't even have tools to get action going, so we're pretty happy about that. Ah, heck yeah, dude. That's so good. Okay. We can start with Rockhopper, and we'd have to hope they go... If they don't play a unit, we can't copy anything. And they already have pretty much all their valuable units on board, so I don't think we're looking to Roiling Sands anything that they could possibly have here. I will copy our Preservarium, just really get the job, because this game is probably going to go kind of late. Oops, sorry. When I have to click on my other screen, the audio cuts out. I always try not to click off when the level up animation is going, because I know it's fun to watch. But what was I even checking on my second screen now? Oh yeah, my deck list. We do run 2 Rite of Negations, so I would like to get that going. I'll just take my attack here. Do we want to attack with Ziggs? Are we willing to trade our Ziggs if they have interaction? I don't think so. I think we're actually in an interesting spot. Because if they get aggressive and we Hourglass, we're fine. I don't want to like force the issue here right now. I'm just going to try to kill Sivir. We're dealing 4 damage and drawing 4 cards next turn. I think we're fine. Drawing 3 cards next turn. Okay, 1 Sivir down feels pretty big here. Obviously, like Varus is kind of awkward. All this draw is really nice because we need to find Quicksand. They're going to get overwhelmed probably. Like here I'll look for Rite Negation, because we're probably going to have to use our Hourglass this turn. I don't like any of those. I'm just going to skip. I don't think any of those are very useful right now. So right now if they play the Strike Spell, we can at least protect our champion for a little bit. Next turn I'd like to be able to get Rockhopper down just as a chump blocker, or the Desert Naturalist to destroy our landmark to get some units on board. Because now the pressure's on. Quicksand's perfect. We get our 1 of Quicksand, so we have to be pretty careful with how we use this. Okay. We can't kill Zolani, but we can chump block her. How do we do this? What if we go Rockbear Shepherd? You're just gonna full attack though, right? I'm a little hesitant about going right of the Arcane to try to shoot Varus. With 5 mana up, they certainly still have protection. So what can we do if we go? I feel like Desert Naturalist is just better because it stops the Ranger Knight Defector from taking a good attack, and it gives us one extra chump blocker and one good blocker slash attacker. We still keep up all the mana we need for Quicksand plus Hourglass.
And I thought there was something good to see.
And they're down to 6 HP. So Ziggs just deals 2 damage to them next turn. And one of our champions, and Ziggs attack deals 2 damage to them as well. I think we're fine. Like, put them down to 4 with the Ziggs trigger. They're forced to block Taliyah awkwardly. Okay, so if they have Absolver, we just, like, wait them out, right?
If only you were made of rock.
Like, this is, I think, very good for us if this goes through like this. And I don't think they're going to be able to kill us Taliyah unless they use double Absolver, and then we just get them. Alright, GG. That felt pretty good. I think we played that alright. Destroying the landmark early on from Action felt like a really big swing. And they kind of, I don't know, I want to say recklessly, played Sivert onto our Roiling Sands, but like they took that gamble. It paid off for us because we were able to get Taliyah, and they just didn't have any protection for Sivert at that point. So I think that went pretty well for us. We weren't even forced to use our Hourglass, but we kept it up most of the time in case they did have something like the Varus Chains of Corruption or another strike spell. I'm feeling so slick today, guys. I don't go shopping very often. In-person shopping isn't my favorite thing to do because most stores don't really have too much stuff I'm interested in. What if we keep Rite of the Arcane? I'm actually kind of interested in this whole hand. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 on the Scrappy Bomb. We can see what we get. We can just hold off Perseveranium for a turn. Yeah, like turn 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll wait. I do want to level up my stuff, so I'll play Rockhopper. They might be hesitant to play Samira here. In this matchup, I definitely just want to go big dudes plus Taliyah.
I do not break rules, I bend them slightly.
It's annoying.
Villains beware.
We need board space. Yeah, I think it's worth the health because we need board space. Because next turn if we go Preservarium, let me map this out. Next turn this goes down to 2. If we play Rockhopper, it goes down to 1. Then it flips. Okay, so next turn we're just going to be playing Preservarium anyway. Do I care about my health here? Or do I just want to kill this thing off? Yeah, I'm gonna be very cautious with my health. Hey, what's up, Auntie? Sorry, I always get so distracted in my stories. But yeah, I almost never shop in person because a lot of things I'm interested in, that's actually really brutal. A lot of things I'm interested in aren't really available for like local stores. Like, I buy Magic the Gathering singles, not like just packs online or anything. And so we only have one game store near me. I'm not a huge fan of it, so I don't really go down very often. Clothes shopping, I have weird niche video game interests and like sports interests for like where I want specific players' jerseys for non-local teams. So I don't buy many clothes in person. So today, for like the first time in a long time, I went to a store I hadn't gone to in a while. This 4 damage is not great. I'm a little worried about their champions like absolutely destroying us already. Sorry if my dog's scratching at the chair. I'll grab her in a second. Big dudes or card draw. I think we have enough cards. I'm just going to try to get big dudes.
There's so much to see.
So yeah, I have this really nice baseball t-shirt for one of my favorite players that I got recently. And I got these really nice sweatpants for the, because I'm very picky with my sweatpants. And it's the first time I've got a good one in a long, long time. So I feel so slick in these like nice, bright white sweatpants that fit really well. I got my super slick t-shirt on. I'm wearing my favorite Hey Dudes. And I'm gaming. Oh, I just feel so good. Opponent's got a lot of stuff to do here. I'd like to see if they develop something else because I kind of want to just kill their action if I can here. But man, this is brutal, huh? Smear action, doing smear action things. Turn 5 Taliyah into double Rock Bear used to feel so good. Now we're just like dead. Leveled action, leveled Samira on turn 5. It's important to get good sweatpants because cheap ones are really uncomfortable. Yeah, yep. I feel like these are like the ultimate like perfect fit. They're like comfy enough for at home, or I could wear them to the gym, or like they look nice enough that I could like wear them to like a high school reunion. You know, nothing too fancy, but something that you're not. Okay, what do I do here? How do I kill this dude? I don't want them to have red negation. I want to force them to use 2 pump spells. I'm just gonna destroy one of my mana gems. We have enough stuff to do for the mana we have anyways next turn. I'm not gonna destroy one of my units here. These are too important, I'd say. Like getting action there is pretty big when they don't have red negation. Now we just need to figure out how the heck to kill this dude. Because the spell shield too. We can't kill her with a Rite of Arcane. And we only have 1 quicksand to pop spell shield, so like this is actually gonna be kind of troublesome if they just start ripping off these rallies. Absolver. Well, I can start with Rockhopper, and what does that do? I guess it gives Zolani vulnerable. We can't even kill Zolani unless we use our Absolver. I don't think our champions do much here. We can go Rock Bear Shepherd. It's just a nice chump blocker and gives us a Rock Bear. Or I think I just want to get this down first. And then I'm not winning this unless I can just overwhelm them with damage. So I kind of just want to go Taliyah or Preservarium to start trying to find Taliyah. I do want to kill their stuff. I don't want them to be able to rally with Samira all the time with all their stuff. Like, I don't even know if this is a good attack for us. Because I can just block one of them and attack it into Samira next turn. With Samira next turn. It's like, what if I do this instead? I'll start here. Sacrifice my little dude. Oh. That's not good. Well, we're kind of like losing all our things. So I'm gonna try to clear their board so their rallies aren't as scary. And as long as they can only attack with Samira, maybe we can last a few more turns. Like, we have an hourglass to protect our champions from 1 interaction. Another Preservarium, okay. We have Herald of the Magus. That could give our champions +2/+2 to kind of match that. Oh, interesting. We're definitely not popping it though. I'll go here in case they try to play another action. Try to make it awkward on them. Because we're losing a dude this turn. I'm not going to waste... Oh, man, yeah, this is not looking good. I don't know if we're going to even be able to outvalue them. Because they're just going to keep churning out these card draws. I don't even know if Desert Naturalist is all that great at popping that next Warlord's Horde that they get. Because the first one is kind of the big deal breaker.
Try to keep up.
They're gonna be able to rally literally every turn though. Like we're going to just lose every unit we play. Like this is three cards right here for 0 mana. 4 cards. So they might literally just be able to rally twice this turn. Like that's insane. Plus all their cards cost 1 less from Fount of Power. So all of these cards, like surely they can play some of those too. Like if we play this, we literally just lose both creatures. I'm gonna have to pass. They have fleeting cards. If they end the turn, we can at least make it harder for them to rally next turn until we can try to find something. But like, I think we kind of just have to take a hit here and waste one of their rallies.
And you'll miss me. Isn't it thrilling?
I don't know how we're winning from this point though, you know? They still have so much health that if we top deck a Ziggs, and they don't happen to have another, like, grappling hook or something,
No problem.
he's not going to be able to burn them out fast enough.
Blink and you'll miss me.
I guess I'm just going to throw out my Shepherd as a chump blocker.
Isn't time, sleepy dupes?
Hopefully, if we needed 2 chump blockers anyways, like, we're losing this game. If they're rallying twice this turn, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to hope this is their last attack here.
Must be nice living off stolen coin.
Okay.
Turn aim.
That's insane. Their deck is kind of funny. Alright, Lucian Hecarim. How do we beat them? We don't have a great way to kill Hecarim on play. This hand looks pretty good though. I kind of like this. 1, 2, 3, and then Preservarium on turn 4. Play Taliyah on turn 5 if we find her. And this is just a really good chump blocker. That makes it awkward for them to attack. I like it.
There's a chill in the air.
Now where did I leave that beaker?
Burn away the shadows.
We have 2 Pokey Sticks to kill this guy.
If it's made of sand, I can ride it.
Plenty of fire to go around.
Yeah, that's awkward. I'll definitely kill this. Do I swing in with the Rock Hopper to trade here? I don't think so. I think I try to delay this for as long as possible until we can try to find an answer. Because they might just like level Lucian soon, and that's a little troublesome. So, this guy's not a must kill. I'm just gonna let it go. Like if they attack with this guy for 3 turns and we don't block, who cares, right? Quicksand, that's a really good one too. Quicksand can at least somewhat stop Hecarim, but only after he's attacked. I don't think I'm scared of anything here. I think I'm just gonna play my Devout. I kind of want to curve out here. I don't think we had a better play anyways this turn. Like, even if they opened with that, I still probably would have just played Devout. This is kind of silly. Turn 3, they rally. Or turn 3, they enable their, rally thing. Sure. So, a good top deck here.
I'll sleep when they're dead.
Drop the bomb or Way to the Arcane. Seems reasonable. Is Ziggs any good? Probably not. I think I'm just gonna draw. This is a little awkward. We can't really stuff any of this. If I get Rock Bear Shepherd down, sure. We're probably gonna need to use the chump blockers anyway soon. Oh, that's a good one. Wasn't expecting that. I'd really like to see them play one more card. So we can use Quicksand to kill Lucian here. Without having to worry about like a form up or something. So weird. I'm a little surprised they didn't take the gamble, you know what I mean? Aha, that's an interesting one.
You gotta see this new board.
Little busy now, Sammy. Later. Sing me the song of the rock dudes.
We're gonna have to kill him. I'm looking for a Ready Arcane. Ah. Ah. Drop the bomb, I guess, does it? Because we block with our 5/5. Ah, but Taliyah plus Absolver could also do it technically. But then they'd get the free attack first. Okay, I guess we have to take Drop the Bomb. A little awkward. Hopefully they don't have like a glimpse beyond here. We'd be in a lot of trouble. A 4/5 or just a 4/4? Dang, what the heck? Hecarim's insane. These guys are gonna be 6/2s? 6/3s? What do we do? I think we just kind of die, though. A Rided Arcane would be so much better here because we could at least turn our Endless Devout into a blocker afterwards. But I don't know, this doesn't feel great. I'm not very confident this is gonna go well, but I don't think we need to waste our Quicksand here. We're only taking 1 damage, right? No protection, no protection. Brutal. I mean, we're dead. Like, there's no way we can get out of this. I hope they attack with Lucian. Get greedy, please. I don't think we have a chance if they don't. I guess we have a one of the arsenal. He could do some work. So we're taking 14 just from these guys. If I go like this, And just block this dude and kill Hecarim.
You should watch this.
The thing is, like, we can't really attack. Endless Devout. That's at least somewhat okay at this point. We really need to find Rite of the Arcane. We can't. I don't think we win if they just rally every turn with Lucian. Oh, jeepers. Like, what do I even do? We're literally not even allowed to attack. That's kind of funny. Like, even if, let's say they buck here. I guess here's really buck for 3. We deal 2 to the Nexus to put them to 16. And Ziggs would put this guy to 1, so he'd deal 5 excess damage. Plus 4, so 9, 11. We'd put them to like 7 health. That doesn't seem like it's going to get the job done. I don't know. Doesn't seem like a deck we can really interact with too much. Doesn't seem like a good matchup. Obviously, like, we have cards that stop them. Like, you know, if we kill Lucian before he rallies 4 times, we just didn't quite draw the right parts of our deck, I guess. But in that specific game, the way it played out, I don't think we had too much of a chance. This is the first time I've seen Elise this season. I'll keep early removal and dig for something like our Endless Devout. Blackfish Shepherd's also not bad. I prefer something like Endless Devout in an aggro matchup, since it's a fearsome blocker. But at least Blackfish Shepherd can get our landmarks counting down so we can get our really big units on board quickly to try to flip the matchup. I will play Inventive Chemist here, and then we can keep up both our removal options. Because, like, Elise, we can't drop the bomb her anyway. But with this guy, we can Pokey Stick on the stack next turn if we need to. Yeah, like I will drop the bomb that. Next turn, I'll be curious. I guess we'll attack, right? They're not going to block. I'd like to get Rockray Shepherd down so we can try to get our 5/5 on board quickly. But Ziggs is also not an awful play because, like, Elise can't do anything about him. Okay. So we could take 5. That seems a little over the top. Or we could go Rockray Shepherd and just chump block. Chump block here, take 2. Is that reasonable? It sets him up for a Pokey Stick at least. Or do we just kill him, take 2? I don't know if we want to use Chop the Bomb here. We don't develop on board at all. At least this, we chump block. We still take the same amount of damage this turn. We just need to accept that we're going to have to face an extra attacker in the future. But, like, next turn we can go Drop the Bomb plus Ziggs on another unit, which is, or like Ziggs plus another Drop the Bomb if we need to. And we at least get our 5/5 on board as soon as possible. I think it is worth it if we're going to just play Distill, Sacrifice, Shepherd. Oh, oopsies. I don't know where I thought. Wrong mana curve. I can go Rock Hopper here, maybe stall our development a turn, because I don't know if we need Ziggs right now. Like, he's a nice unit. Maybe he's fine. Maybe it's worth it. Probably tapping out a Drop the Bomb isn't the biggest deal on turn 4. Like, if I have, like, another Arachnite Horror. Or if they have Stun Flock. Oh, that'd be bad. Surely they don't, right? Oof, okay. I was like, do they even run Flock on this list? Red Negation? That's not bad. Probably just Rock Hopper. I'm not too upset against chump blocking with Ziggs here. Because I think we just outvalue them if this game goes late, right? Yeah, like that's kind of whatever. The extra damage obviously is good for them, but it doesn't help him stay alive at all. Oh, that's actually kind of good here. If they don't have a one-drop, I'm pretty happy to copy our Boiling Sands.
Let's put these rocks into motion.
Okay, this is the big flipping point, right? Like this is why I love this Taliyah Ziggs versus Aggro matchup so much. It's so fun to like, you really get that table flip, just like during the middle of the match where it goes from like, you're under pressure, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 you get these huge creatures. Removal, Taliyah is a massive attacker.
Little booms are just as good as big ones.
I mean, that's whatever.
You fell for it. I am wearing my goggles. Throw another rock.
Glimpse Beyond could be good for them. Okay. I don't even know if the spiders... I don't even know if this is really a spiders deck. It feels like it's somewhat a spiders deck. We have Renegation for like a Decimate or something. Yeah, like this game should be pretty locked up here. I'll play Endless Devout because if they attack right away, which I don't think they will. But just a unit we don't care about blocking with. Ooh.
Did somebody say explosives?
Alright, what do we do here? If we just end the round, they're taking... Okay, I was like, ending the round, they take 4 damage on stack. So if Ziggs and Taliyah both attack this turn, they'd have to sacrifice Darius into Ziggs.
Great day.
Cool game. I hadn't really seen an aggro deck like that this season. I've definitely run into my fair share of Samir Draven even, but not really too many Elise. I've played Gwen Darius and I actually had some good success with that, and Pirates. I've both played against Pirates a fair bit. I don't think this is a Ziggs on turn 3 play, but he might be awkward for them to kill. I think I'd just rather look for actual landmarks, you know? And, like, Taliyah, do we keep her? She's a pretty big part of our deck, but she just dies to Sunburst. I think I'll just go like this. Because looking for something like Poking Stick is also really nice here. Drop the Bomb even to kill Zoe.
Little booms are just as good as big ones.
And if they play Zoe and keep up Pale Cascade, it doesn't stop Drop the Bomb.
Trickster never loses because Zoe makes the rules.
Plus we get a landmark set up for Desert Naturalist on turn 4.
Night flowers upon my blade.
No attack, okay. Quicksand, that's a good one.
Would you look at this place?
Oh, that's a good one too. I don't think we should play it this turn. Like, if they slam Victor, we could go... What? Did they... Oh, they just played... I forget. I haven't seen people play Cosmic Fall for 2 mana, like, at all, right? So, like, that's kind of funny. I'll set up a big attack here to force them to
Busy now, Summy.
kind of do something, or else they just start getting hammered.
Hey, wake up, you
Ancient Prep next turn to find our combo pieces is really good. Taliyah would be not leveled. Pokestick. Pokestick looking for Ziggs. Pokestick forcing them to take another action with the Roiling Sands on board. Ancient Prep. Look for Ziggs. Then Pokey Stick Ziggs. Maybe? Alright, neither of these are actually all that bad. I'll take... Oops! I'm such an idiot. I was like, yeah, Ready Arcane seems pretty good here. I forgot I already had 2 in hand. Okay, so that was a little unnecessary. But now if they have Pale Cascade, we can still go Pokey Stick. He's vulnerable though. Like, you're only saving him to sacrifice him into our 2/2. I'll Pokey Stick because if they have Spell Shield off this, that'd be a little annoying. If they had that plus like a Mystic Shot to save Victor, right? I'd rather just guarantee we kill Victor. I'll take my attack. They can take this trade if they want. We still push 9 damage. Oh, okay. What does that tell me? Just, they're looking for like saving life total, I suppose. Oh, Falling Star, okay. Interesting. They could have taken 2 extra damage to go down to 9 to kill my rock. Oh, because no, that only deals 4 damage, right? Yeah, okay, never mind. I see. Now our hand's looking a little awkward. And they have big stuff coming. So I definitely regret picking that extra Ready Arcane. That was an oopsies. I don't even remember what else we predicted, but
Daylight fades and dusk soothes.
definitely not what I was looking for. Ah, that's a really good draw. That really bailed us out. That's not a bad draw either.
The future is steel and science.
My flutter ones are so pretty.
That's a little annoying. I don't know if I wanted to destroy our Preservarium though to kill their Victor. But it certainly hurts. I don't even know what to do here. Do we take an attack? I don't feel like it's a very good attack. You can go like block, block, block. I don't think it's a fantastic attack. I think I'd rather just take a turn to see what we get.
Another brilliant design. Energy core upgraded.
I definitely don't like how I played these last few turns. Last turn we just didn't have much to do. And like, if we had Ancient prepped into something more valuable, maybe that would have been worth it. Region's a little annoying too. I'd kind of like them to attack. Oh no, that's lifesteal, that's not regen. Oopsies. Lifesteal's even more annoying. And they just rip their Cosmic Call, okay. So we're probably in trouble here. Our early game didn't go quite the way we wanted. But obviously, like right now it's turn 8, and we just don't have a way to deal with Victor. Do we even do anything here? If we pass, they just slam their big Celestials soon, right? I guess we have so many. This will hopefully bait them into attacking. Then we can go drop the bomb plus Ready Arcane to try to kill Victor. Not the best play. You know, 3 for 1 isn't quite what I'm looking for, but... Oh, he is? No, he is Pearson. Thank goodness Aftershock isn't fast speed. Alright, next turn. We get a draw. If we find... We get 2 draw, obviously. If we play a unit, we get this dude as well. Ah. That's so bad. These don't seem like they do too much against their win conditions here. I'm just going to take my attack. Ah, that's so bad. I really would have loved to find a Taliyah to copy our Rock Bear. Even a Ziggs to try to start pushing some damage, but yeah, like this is not good. We're in trouble. Oh my goodness.
They forced
I don't even know if this is worth
me
playing out.
with the blade.
I'll see what we can do, but Jeepers, I'm not feeling good about this. Oh no, Winding Light? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'll see what units they play, but we're out of this one. That's one heck of a turn though, huh?
Just let them sleep. Be back tomorrow.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm not too angry about that loss. Like, they did some cool stuff. I'm a little grumpy that our deck just didn't find us anything, you know? Okay, well, we get another shot at a similar deck. Let's see how this one goes. I like Rockbear Shepherd on turn 3. Put some pressure on them. Rockhopper's nice, just a nice turn 2 play. Now we can just find one more. Or because we're gonna go turn 1 landmark, turn 2, turn 3, and then the 4th landmark from Taliyah. So if we find one more landmark for turn 5, we can level Taliyah on turn 5. We're attacking on turn 5 as well, that's pretty big. They're probably gonna have to start using some early removal as well. Like, yeah, like Spacey Sketch is fine. We can go after that with our 2/2. But then 3 damage from Rockhopper. And we can chip in with Rockbear Shepherd. Maybe we can start pushing some early damage. Drop the bomb. That's actually interesting too. Still think it's just Hibernating Rockbear, right? And we can try to kill Zoe next turn with Drop the Bomb, because I won't want to play a unit next turn.
Watch them fly back into stars, or reverse gravity and polarity, and watch them get really confused.
Oh wait, this isn't as vulnerable, so I'll just attack like this.
Whoa, is that what I think it is? An optically focused high-intensity sparkle beam?
It is a death ray.
I don't feel like we have a good play here. I kind of want the landmark to copy with Taliyah. Okay.
You know, second place is fun too.
No one likes a bad winner, Sammy. No one.
We just don't have a way to level up our Taliyah until we attack. Which is a little awkward. We can't even Renegation kill one of our units to get some board space here. I guess attacking with 2 5/5s isn't the worst thing in the world.
To those who listen,
But if they don't kill one, we still can't level up Taliyah. Like, I guess I just swing it with everything then, right? Just start getting in some damage, try to chip things down a little bit. Because if they take like the fine trade over here and the fine trade here, we still push a lot of damage.
You're in the way.
And I'm pretty happy to kill this Mountain Scryer. I just, like, what do we even do about Zoe? We literally can't interact with her. We only have 1 card just to pop the spell shield. So, I'll wait till next turn, I guess. Give them the 1 minute advantage, is that worth it? They could play a 7-mana Celestial. But we need to stop Zoe, right? Just like hope we top deck something to pop Spell Shield. If not, we can just go drop the bomb here. We also have Ziggs activated, so maybe we can just try to start burning them out. Okay. We could also dig for a Quicksand to try to kill Victor. Interesting. Why would they discard that unless their hand is absolutely loaded? Another Ziggs. Okay, that's a Spell Shield popper.
Journey won't end until I'm through weaving.
I'm a little worried Zoe might just be leveled by the time we can get off. Play Ziggs plus this bouncing bomb plus drop the bomb. Yeah, I think we're kind of in trouble, but we'll see what we can do here.
As darkness falls, the moon rises.
A little boom and one really big one.
Herald of the Magus or Absolver might be pretty big here.
Explosion.
Okay. Well, we get 2 spell shields for the price of 1.
Bombs away.
I'm honestly a little worried Zoe's just gonna level again. There was a video like this the other day where I was like, Zoe was at like 7 out of 10. I'm like, I'm gonna try to kill her. Didn't go my way.
Analyzing approach.
Out of my way.
I'm gonna be cautious with my life total because if they have big elusives that we can interact with, I'm gonna hope we can just live a turn or two. Alright, what are the odds that they have 2 fast speed spells that they haven't played yet this game?
No doubt he sees
Ugh, what are the odds they have 1 spell that they haven't played this game? I guess we kind of just rip it and hope they don't have it, right? Because open attack doesn't win the game here or anything. Man, just a little too slow.
The universe demands change. I think I'm doing it anyway.
Feeling a little outclassed this game.
Brilliant design.
They can just like, I don't even know. I think we're so dead.
Watch them fly back
Another spell shield jeepers. Yeah, I think we're in trouble.
and watch them get really confused.
They're gonna level all 3 of their champions. They're gonna be able to get lifesteal whatever they want. This one's looking over. I don't even know what we could draw here.
Electroplating completed.
We'd have to. We really have to kill this Victor, but he's just so huge. Plus, how did he get? Oh, the Moonglow. That's right. Rock Hopper.
Hey, I am feeling
Elusive. So we're just taking 16 damage just there. I think I'm just gonna scoop this one up. I don't think we can win this. Like, we're never attacking again.
I guess next time I gotta use even bigger bombs.
I don't feel like we win if we do anything different other than go after that Zoe. Like, we didn't really have too much to do to try to set up the win, you know? Like, we didn't have a Herald or Magus to develop into. We weren't... I don't know, I just don't feel like we were doing much if they leveled up that Zoe, you know? I don't know. Felt a little awkward. we weren't able to kill Zoe early on, and that kind of doomed us from the start. I don't think Pogi Stick is the most valuable thing in this matchup, so I'll pitch that. Taliyah copying Preservarium is very, very good, so we can look to that, but our early game doesn't look the most impressive. I'm saving Preservarium for when we can level up, copy it with Taliyah, that's why I did that. I don't want to run into an Elixir of Iron here, so I'll just pass. Like, I can block it next turn just to save some damage. But I don't want to attack, Pogi Stick it, and then... Okay. Ziggs at least can block that. That's pretty good for us, I think. Like, Scargrounds, we have 3 Desert Naturalists. Plus, it's just a very low tempo turn from them here, where we can kind of get our stuff going now.
Let's get a good look at you.
One for you and one for you.
I didn't think about Fracture. I was thinking about Ice Shard, but I guess it's a similar effect. Oh, they killed both our units. That's a little sad. I guess we'll let this go. I don't think Ziggs is gonna survive if I waste an Absolver here. We're still in a fine spot. We have Preservarium copying next turn, plus double Pogi Stick, so we have a lot of things to do. My cover's not bad actually either.
Everyone bleeds for the right price.
Point the way, and I'll make the way.
I don't know if I'm gonna want to play. Oh, jeepers. This is not good. I guess we just take 5 here. Because I don't want to play my Rock Hoppers into Ice Shards. We're gonna fill our hand here though. Maybe we can find a Desert Naturalist. No.
Oh my goodness, Samir!
This is so funny. If they block with Crimson Curator, they just get to create 3 units.
Up there in the mountains!
Too slow, stupid. Taliyah, watch out!
Oh my goodness!
Distance means so little when family means so much.
I feel like we have a good chance to turn it around a little bit this turn. I'm a little scared again about walking into Ice Shard. This puts them down to... Yeah, that won't work.
All rocks erode eventually.
But my friend,
The desert.
Okay, I actually am a little happy for that. I think we kill it, right? Yeah. Now, do I want to get another unit down just to push some damage? I think so. I think I'm going to try to get aggressive here. They don't have much mana.
Little booms are just as good as big ones. Relax your knees.
I go!
This seems worth it. This turn we can get Endless Devout down, so he's a blocker we don't mind losing. And Arsenal, here we go. If only I didn't destroy my mana gem, we could play him next turn.
Hello, my darling.
That doesn't do much. It levels Vladimir though, but he's not the most threatening thing right now. He's still spooky, but I don't think he kills this turn, right? Hopefully not. I don't know if we're gonna be able to kill him though. Again, I think this is fine. We might have to use Absolver though to trade with Vladimir. Sure. I don't know. I feel like this is not great if they attack here for us, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Stand back.
And again, if we found Desert Naturalist earlier, that would have made things a lot easier too. We have drawn a lot of cards. Next turn we get Arsenal down, so that could be good. Preservarium's not bad either. I'll start with Rockrapper so they can't play another Vladimir.
And wind's behind me.
Okay, never mind, they just play it. We can't kill him though, right? Huh. I mean, like this works out in a similar way. If we played Drop the Bomb first, they would have played Vladimir without giving him vulnerable. I'll Preservarium in case we find a cheap unit. Ah, so late. Okay, well, I hope we just don't die on the swing back then next turn. Man. How did it all go so wrong? I'm a little frustrated at that loss. I feel like I should have won that one. Losing to Scargrounds in 2023. Hey, Gatos Cordinos! Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good time. What have you been playing lately? Ryze. Ugh, that doesn't seem like a great one either. Javelin doesn't kill either dragon, so I'll pitch that. And I'll just hunt for our combo. Yeah, Chemist, Preservarium, Rockbear Shepherd, really good here. If we find Taliyah or Ziggs early on, that'd be pretty big. All their stunts are obviously a little difficult for us because usually we rely on a few big units. But if we can go Shepherd, copy Rockbear with Taliyah, that really starts to hurt them. So that's the plan here.
Little bones are just as good as big ones.
And I can play Preservarium on turn 2 rather than saving it to copy with Taliyah because I am so desperate for the card draw early on to try to find Taliyah on turn 5 to copy the Hibernating Rockbear instead. And also just finding Ready the Arcane to kill this.
Rise and shine, sleepy dupes.
Is Ziggs any good here? Not really. He just attacks into the dragon. I guess we just draw and try to find Taliyah. Alright, well there she is. Now we get big board and hope that's enough. I mean, they're using up a lot of their card draw spells now, which makes me hopeful that, like, it makes it harder for them in the future to find the answers they need. That's the goal, at least, you know? For some reason, I thought that was going to create a trigger on stack. I almost pressed pass thinking it was going to pass the, like, you know, deal 2 damage to a creature skill. I was like, that would have been bad. Okay. Taliyah's set up. Can definitely attack the dragon and their little dude. We have a pretty nasty open attack, but if we play Ziggs next turn and get Rockbird down 2, what's our best draw? Should I just kill this Otterpuss? It potentially pushes a lot more damage next turn. Does it do enough? Like, what does it do? I guess it makes it either clears up our Taliyah or our Ziggs to attack. I feel like this is fine. I don't know. I'm not sure about this play. I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. It's not like we're playing against like a super aggressive aggro deck where we really need to kill all the super important units. Like, there are only so many units we're going to have to kill with Drop the Bomb anyway that are actually meaningful. And I feel like it maybe pushes a lot more damage here, getting rid of that extra blocker so it can't block like our 5/5 or something.
What does that thing do? It explodes, of course. Go ahead, light the fuse.
What? I just broke the game? I knew this would happen one day. My game just froze up. Are you guys seeing anything, or is it frozen up for you too? Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to close the game real quick. Hopefully we get back in time. I hope the timeout doesn't happen. I don't know what happened. Like, literally just as Ryze into the battlefield. My game never, ever, ever, ever crashes. Like, I don't remember if my game's ever crashed like that.
All rocks erode eventually. I am wearing my goggles.
I'll just take my attack, and if they block with Ryze, we can kill them post-combat. And this is actually looking kind of busted next turn. Just start destroying their stuff.
Keep your distance.
How does that push one? Oh, they're recalling Taliyah. Yeah, that might actually be worth it then, huh? Because this is 3 mana to essentially replay Taliyah compared to hard casting her for 5 mana, and it triggers 2 damage with Ziggs stack. I think that's worth it. Because I don't have any landmarks to copy with her anymore anyways. I'm just gonna be playing Desert Naturalist from this point on. Oh, and it still recalls their landmark. That's actually kind of funny. That's actually pretty funny. We just get to start destroying them now.
They did not know. How could they?
I'll drag you out of there if I have to.
What if they have to use a deny here? That'd be kind of funny.
Kadira.
It'd actually be kind of bad for us too. Because if we could play a second one this turn maybe, but we don't have our own right negation up. Interesting. They could have played this after this was destroyed so that they could find another draw spell. Or another draw, or another refill your spell mana rune. But since they already had one on board, right? It's not gonna create a duplicate.
Diego knew the risk and forged on regardless.
Oh, he healed. Whoops. Okay, well I'll just kill this dude then. Alright, Herald of the Megas off the top, would that be any good? It'd be slow speed, right? Like developing the unit. But Absolver would be fantastic. Second Ziggs, that doesn't seem all that great. I think I'm just gonna take my attack.
Yeah, why not?
Actually, is it worth it? They don't have a stun rune yet, so I'm kind of tempted to just open attack. Because now if they have to stun multiple units, we have a right negation available. Whereas if I develop into Desert Naturalist on one of the runes, we wouldn't have that option.
Why won't you listen?
Yeah, with multiple spells, this is looking good.
Winter.
We get to just rip our right negation. Like a homecoming plus. Oh yeah. Okay, they could have their own deny. I'm gonna kill my 1/3. We kind of need the board space. This forces out a deny. Cool. They're still down to 3. And I'm gonna make it. Oh no, we don't have the units even. All right, I'm just gonna replay Ziggs.
Time to bust out some combustion.
They surely can't win here, right?
Arrogance claims us, his and ours.
Absolver or Herald of the Magus would be nice.
Stand by in the face of apocalypse.
I guess I could have done that second. I could have destroyed their healing rune first.
The darkened fills
That's a little annoying.
the people can be saved.
What do I kill here? The rune prison's already in hand. I don't even know which one's good here. Spell mana, healing.
And I thought there was something good to see. Sing me the song of the rock tubes.
We know they already have a stun. Ah.
Let's go, let's go. You have no idea.
Well, I'm gonna need the board space anyway. No, that's not how that works. Hold on. I mean, I can block with Taliyah for free, right?
If only you were made of rock.
This is not a fun play pattern. I don't even know what to do here. I think I just have to let this go, right? Because they stop our champion for free either way. At least on the stack, they might be forced to play multiple spells that we can get. I can kill one like this. Let me tap out a renegation. I think we just are supposed to attack. I'm not sure though. I feel like this is... Is renegation better when they know we have it? Like, they're just going to start with one stun. Because they're going to go, like, block, stun. So we're only pushing 6 damage anyways. I don't even think we can kill them. I'm just going to have to... try to kill their chump blockers, get my units on board. I don't think we're winning otherwise. Like, if we had a Absolver in hand, I could take the attack, but...
Call this one the Chain Smoker.
Now you will understand. Their power bent your will, but they cannot doom the rest.
Watch out for the rock dudes, you maniac! They better watch out for me!
And then they just win next turn.
If we are to thrive, we must truly be free.
Hands up! If it's made of sand, I can ride it. Gonna catch the sky!
I don't rate my experience as fun this match. Surely they have something, so I'm just gonna scoop it up. Yeah. Triple stun, or like something or anything. I don't know. That wasn't cool.
I guess next time I gotta use even bigger.
Alright, let's try to see if we can come out and tap one more. Oops, what happened here? So we have Victor. Alright. I didn't see too much Victor in the early parts of the season, but the past few days it feels like it's really picked up. Like, it was a lot of Samira Zoe, Diana Zoe.
Trickster never loses because Zoe makes the rules.
Would you look at this?
I love the shin guards. I think that's so funny.
Woohoo!
What do they have on turn 2? Like, do they even play Ballistic Bot? Is the 3 damage worth it? I feel like it's probably worth it. Because if they give the Ballistic Bot vulnerable anyways, you can kill it later. Ancient Prep. What do we think of that? Is that worth it to go into Desert Naturalist next turn and just try to set up a big swing? Plus, maybe we can find like a Taliyah.
Only a fool.
Too fast, stupid.
Sure. I'll see what we can find. Because, I mean, Endless Devout doesn't seem all that impressive here. I think I'd rather just like try to find a Perseverarium or Taliyah. Okay. Murder Arcane's actually not bad to try to kill a Victor. But then I guess this is fine.
Their scent travels on the night air.
I'll probably just go Endless Devout next turn and keep up my Murder the Arcane.
Read the night.
I'll let Zoe get one more attack because I'd rather kill Victor, I think, right now.
Ship time.
I'm probably just gonna have to kill Zoe, right? That's so unfortunate. In all of our games against Zoe today, we didn't like draw the nice cheap pokey stick to kill her. Not great. This is such a bad play, I feel. But no drop the bomb, no pokey stick. We can't really try to go after her the cheap way. And we saw what happened last time when she got leveled up, so I don't know. Probably just gonna have to accept that one.
Now they see who I truly am.
Our hand does not feel very impressive. I don't feel like we're doing much right now. That's a good one. Oh, that's a really good one.
Destroyer always finds its mark.
That's not so good. Ah, what do we do here? I don't think we're supposed to attack. We just lose our units for free. I'd rather just chump block next turn. We can see if we can try to set up the race.
Star will rule the skies.
Like a quicksand here would be good. Drop the bomb.
Change is coming.
Okay.
Out of my way. Move.
Ah, man, we have to block with Taliyah. But she gets
Out of my way.
leveled up if we block like this. And we just have to hope they don't have any burn, which I don't think they would. Oh, it's one of those. That's a little more sketchy.
My board.
My journey won't end until I'm through weeding it.
I guess we have to keep up running negation for the rest of the game.
A little boost and one really big one. This'll be a blast.
So, I'm thinking Ziggs bouncing bomb. Huh. Bouncing bomb pops spell shield. Ride the Arcane doesn't kill it.
All rocks erode eventually.
Ride the Arcane doesn't do anything. I'm not seeing a way out of this. So, I'm just gonna hope we top deck Quicksand. I'm just gonna have to tap underneath Right Negation and get as many units as we can on the ground. And then next turn, hope we just top deck a quicksand.
Night flowers upon my blade.
And I thought there was something good to see.
What do you see from your lofty perch?
The vault of heaven drawn in twinkling lights.
I think I can attack with Ziggs here. If they block here, that's good for us. I mean, I guess if we either lose if we draw quicksand or not, whether or not they block with one of these. So we're still in the same boat where we just need to top deck a quicksand. Oh my gosh! Wait. Please open attack and don't have any response at all. Please don't have a single card. We still lose though because we can't kill the extra unit, right? But I'll show them we top decked for funsies.
Wanna see what it does?
Eat my smoke.
I see you.
Man, a little bit of a disappointing finish. The deck just doesn't feel quite fast enough at the moment. Like, we didn't quite find the right answers we needed in time, and anytime we kind of got close to pulling off our big explosive play, it didn't really come out quite right. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I always enjoy playing Taliyah Ziggs, even if the games didn't quite go our way. I had a lot of fun with it. So, let me know what you guys are playing, if you guys are getting prepped for the tournaments upcoming. And if you're watching on Twitch, thank you so much for hanging out. I always enjoy it, and I always upload the VODs to YouTube in case you miss one. If you're on YouTube, come hang out over here. It's always fun chatting with you guys live. I always like interacting with you, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be back tomorrow.